So now next part, guys, I'm going to discuss about the Nexus OS. Like in this, I'll check whether can we able to create any VDC in the data center switches. I need to check whether it will create or not. We'll see. Or else we jump to the other lab. It is booted. One. This is 71. All people can able to know, right, how to log into the Eve, right? Admin and Eve, same lab what we did. Let's me go to the CISCO data center lab. Okay, so just one device we were using now. Okay, so now we will use the two device. So this time I want to use a different device. Next, okay. So let me start with Nexus 9K. It takes a lot of time to boot. Let it be. So it has taken the two these two image files. Or else we will take the same device so that we will not get any confusion. CISCO titanium this time will take. It is the 4 GB, same specification, 7301, 4 GB RAM, and the CPU. So now, right now I'm using the two device now. this time. So let it connect this. Just take an Ethernet. You can see this is a list of interfaces where it has been connected. Okay, so let me connect with Ethernet 1 to this Ethernet. It has got the 2 ports and 1 management port. Okay, so just I will connect two to interface. Okay, I will connect one more connection as well. This 2, 4 connection I will be connected. So let's connect with the 3 interface. Okay, so auto align. So let's start this device. So let's access. Is it all they have joined, guys? Okay, the same thing I think show interface brief. Okay, so these are the list of interfaces available. Today show VLAN brief. So here nothing is configured because we have not saved any configurations previously. Okay, so this is our switch Nexus switches 1. So let's check. Okay, these guys also come up now. Okay, so now both the switches has been come up. Let's do the basic configurations. Then I'll try to do the layer 2 interface configurations and layer 3 interface configurations. So then we'll do a port channel VPC. Okay, let's see. And possible we'll create VRF and SV also will do the configurations here. Okay, so let's see what are the ports are available here. Show interface brief. Okay, as you know that we are using the same switch. Okay, so let's first thing is I'll change this switch name. Host name. This is my Nexus switch 2. So we'll not have the confusion, because it's look like same, right? So both are look like same. So the other reasons is important to give the file name for your host name. Okay, so let's do this configuration now. Okay, so first thing is, guys, okay, as you know that how to create a VLANs in Catalyst switch. In the same way, so I'm going to create one VLAN. Okay, I'll assign the ports. Okay, first we'll do for layer 2 configuration in switches. Let's do that first. So after that, we'll go for your layer 3 configuration. Guys, do you have any idea about the radius and takas?
No, sir.
I think I have not given the training for this. I think
No, sir.
maybe I think let me check. Because I want to show you that one also. See, what is that, guys? So let me explain what exactly the radius and takas, which is important. I think you might done previously some asking some authentication in my other laptop. Okay, guys, right now I'm going to explain how to configure the layer 3 interface and layer 2 interface in data center switches. That is just a Cisco Nexus switches. Right now I'm using a Cisco 7000 series switches. Okay, so before configuring this, because I would like to explain what is this radius and takas. Okay, so what is the radius and takas is? Okay, the radius here stands for remote access dial-in users services. Radius. Okay, and what is the takas is? Terminal access control. Okay, access control system. These are two way of authentication for any unauthorized user is trying to access your organizations. It will check the authentications. Okay, then only you can able to access the your devices for remotely, especially. So how we are configured, because when we ask request in the lab for the entity, so 5 people they have given the authentications. Okay, for the Rahul, with Sonu, and Srisha, Vishnu, and me, right? So they have given authentication, because when our email ID has been authenticated by on that server, then only we can able to access it. That is accessing. Okay, and VPN is different. VPN is nothing but a secure communication between the site to site and site to remote or remote to site. Okay, and checking the user authentication will be done by your radius and takas. Because if you check if possible, I will show you that one command also. I need to check whether this will work here or not. Let me check before. So go to global configuration mode. Okay. So I think okay, radius is working. Okay. Uh, Server we can make it. and which host you want to give the IP address. Okay, so we can give that IP address. Which host you want to give. Suppose if you show interbox, it will ask you the word or IP address. We can give the name, even the PC name also we can give, or else we can give the IP address. So what IP address you assign for that host, that IP address we can assign. Okay, and same thing for this one also, Takas. Let's see. Okay, Takas is, we have to enable this Takas. Tag PC. Let me show you a thing. Takas. I don't know Takas. PAs. You have to enable the service, then it will work. So right now Redis is working. Your Takas also will work, I'm sure, because it is a high-end switch. So what we are using right now. So it has got capability to configure Redis and Takas. So now what is the Takas is a terminal access control system. So what it does means, so it is a Cisco proprietary, guys. Remember, guys, your Takas, TACACS, okay, terminal access control system. Okay, it is a Cisco proprietary, so used for the communication with the Cisco client and the Cisco ACS server. It is a port number 49, which makes for the reliable communications. Okay, it uses a TCP transmission control protocol for reliable communications. Okay, so let's do some first before jumping to the layer 3. Let's start with the layer 2 commands. Okay, what are the layer 2 commands, guys? Any idea? Guys, are you there, all of you?
Creating VLANs, trunking and all that.
Okay, creating VLANs, trunking. Okay, so apart from the IP address and routing protocol, all of belongs to your layer 2. You have to remember this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, so I will create one VLANs here in my switch 1. Okay, sorry, I will create VLAN 10. Okay, so name I will give, so I'll use solution. Okay, so I will create one more VLAN 20. Okay, so here I will give name entity. Okay, right now I have created 2 VLANs. So show VLANs brief. Okay, so right now I have not assigned any ports for this. Okay,
In this, you don't have to give interface VLAN name like that, no? Only directly VLAN and number. That is enough.
That is enough. So even there's one more command I'll tell you. Okay, so I can create VLAN like this. I will create VLAN 30, 40, like 31, 32, 33, 34. Like this also I can create. If I show VLAN brief, you can see, right, the list of VLANs it has been created. Got it? Guys, are you there? Sonu, Pavitra, Rida, Rupaya, Varsha, Preeti. I remember all your names. Sharanya, Sneha. Guys, are you there?
Yes, Taj.
Yes, Taj.
Taj, we are here.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, because I am using one server and my 3 PC I am using at my home. One desktop, 2 laptops, one server. Okay, pay some attention because this is all the high-end training, guys. What we are getting. Okay, and it is very important you all to understand at least some basic concept what exactly this technology about. Fine. So now I have created 2 I think lot of VLANs I have created, around 7-8 VLANs I have created. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I will assign the ports to AROUSH solutions and entity. Okay. So how to check the interface, guys? Here, show IP interface brief. It will work. No. See, it's showing some this thing, right? So IP address status for the VRF default 1. Okay. Interface IP interface status, no, it's not showing anything until unless you configure your VRF. What is VRF, guys? I told you. Yesterday I told you. Do you remember anybody? What is VRF? Virtual routing forwarding, guys. Yesterday I told you. Where until unless you make the VRF connectivity between the two management port, okay, so then only you can be able to see all the interfaces and routing protocols. Okay, so just jump in this, guys. So let's take some IP addresses. Okay, so show interface brief. Give the question mark. Just do this all. So right now, this stuff interfaces are available in this switch. So now what I'm going to do, so configure the terminal interface Ethernet. So let's start with Ethernet 4 slash I will take 41 to 45. 41 to 45. Okay, so because I have taken, because here you need not give any range here. Okay, you should not give any range. So automatically it will take once if you are given the range. So what we should do, we should tell you are the switch port. Why? Because when you give this command, so then only this all interface will become the layer 2 interface. Understood, guys? By default, all these ports will be in the layer 3. Now it became your layer 2 interface. So now we can give switch port mode access. Okay. So now switch port access for which VLAN I want to give for entity. What is entity? I think 10. For the point VLAN 10. Okay. So now I'll exit from this. Okay. Now I will assign other things. Ethernet 4 45 means I will take 46, 47, 48. Okay. Ethernet 4 slash 46 to 48 port. This port, guys, I am trying to assign these ports to another VLAN. As we can see, it is down. And from this port 41 to 45, I have assigned for your VLAN 10. Okay. So I will take this one, and this is my switch port. Switch port mode access. Switch port access. VLAN 20. VLAN 20 is this one AROUSH solutions. Okay, so now just end. Now see show VLAN brief. So now we can see, guys. So now I have assigned these ports for this. What happened, Preeti?
What, sir?
What happened?
I don't know.
Raj, we can, other than just VLAN 20, we can even give the name of the VLAN, no? As always.
Always
Switch port access.
VLAN ID is recognized by all the switches.
Name is not.
Not based on the names. What if you have the same VLAN name, entity? Understood, Pranav? See,
Yes, Taj.
I will give one. See, example like VLAN. I think 30 I have created. There's a no name. Okay, I will give the name. Okay, I will give the same name. Okay. Now, if you repeat the same command, what I explained here. Okay, so what email address will, what name will give? It not accepting. It accepting only numbers. Now we can see VLAN 10 I have given entity both. If you check show VLAN brief, okay, you can see it has considered only one VLAN. Means we cannot repeat the same name. Even though for the VLAN 30 I have given entity, right? But I can give a name, okay, entity data. Now if you check, so it's not again because it belongs to the same name, right? So let me try once again. So VLAN 30 name, okay, entity data. If you check VLAN brief, so now it has taken. Can you see now? So what I'm trying to explain here is, okay, so based on your names, we cannot assign your VLANs. Okay. Okay. Understood, guys?
Yes, Taj.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how to check show run configuration here? Same thing. Guess what we are running in your catalyst switch. So here also same command we can use it. Okay, so we can see what are the command we use. All command we can see. So yesterday I was talking about gas. Okay, as you notice gas. So I was talking about the module which is inserted in this this you can see here. So all are into the one VDC. VDC is nothing but your native VLAN. Okay. Now these are the modules M1, M1X1, M2, X1 and F2E. Okay, right now allocated is these all the interfaces has been allocated. Okay, limited resource for the VLAN maximum 16 maximum and up to 4094 we can assign it. So these are the list of things what we configure, right? Okay, so it has given the MAC address. Okay, and for the port interface, all are in shutdown mode. So no port. You can see. Fine. Up to here, any questions? If you check one more command, show is one more good command to give the details of the interface. Okay, show I will give some AD interface Ethernet /41. Okay, show controller. Show interface Ethernet 4/41. You can see what is the bandwidth for this. Details. The link is down because we are not connected any interface. Administrative is down, dedicated interface. So hardware address, you can see the MTU 1500, bandwidth is high. You can see, right? It's a very huge bandwidth. Okay, reliability, okay, and load and encapsulations is VRPA, medium in broadcast. So port is access port. What kind of port we made? We made access port for them. So these are the list of details you can see. Okay, so this is very important command. So when you talk about any one of these connectivity. When you work for the real time, so this command we should know what is the capacity of your interface, what is the maximum bandwidth we can route your traffic. Okay, the next thing is how to make the trunk link here. Okay, for the trunk link guys, so I think let me have to connect 2.1. Okay, as you know that guys, I have connected E2/3 and E2/3 with these two. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, this is my Nexus switch 1, so we'll configure the trunk link. So how to configure the trunk link guys?
Interface Ethernet.
Okay, so I want to configure the Ethernet 2/3 to trunk link. So how do we configure?
Interface Ethernet.
Same command guys, no difference. Okay, interface, okay, Ethernet 2/3. Then
Switch port mode trunk.
switch port mode, you can see check. So now first what we have to do, go to that interface, switch port mode is not working. Can you see here? Okay, tell them you are the for the switch port. Then if you type now it will show you the mode. You understood guys?
Yes, sir.
Dikshita, you're following, right? Other guys, only Diksha is singing with me. What about Vishnu, Anjali, Sonu, Srisha, Rahul?
Yes, Taj.
Yes,
Understand.
Taj. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
You have to make some noise, guys. I think you had full lunch. You're in sleepy mode. Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon, Taj.
Good afternoon, Taj.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, so what did I explain? Let me ask Varsha, can you tell me what did I explain now?
So you're drawing trunking now, sir, with the switch port mode.
See, previously, what I did, okay, so I want to make this trunk link, Varsha. Ethernet 2/1, 2/1. I want to make these two link, okay, this interface, last one. You can see my cursor, right?
Yes, Taj.
Yeah. Quick as a trunk.
What? I can't hear you.
You not hear me? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
Taj.
Taj. Sir.
Yeah. See, Varsha, I want to make this last bottom link to connect it to the another Nexus switch. I want to make this trunk link. So how do I do?
Just a sec. I don't know the exact commands.
Okay, anyway, this one, Rida, can you tell me?
So in,
How to
interface Ethernet 2/1.
Ethernet.
2/1, sir.
Okay, good. Next,
Then switch port
switch port,
mode trunk.
mode, trunk. Okay. Shall I press enter?
And switch port mode trunk color VLAN all.
See, it's showing some error.
Only switch port, sir.
Only switch port. Then now,
Then switch port mode trunk.
Switch port mode trunk. You know
Now we
these
should
are
give switch.
no? Yes, tell me.
What's up?
You know this or you just someone help you?
This is the one you taught us long ago, sir.
Okay. Here also same for Nexus switch, guys. Same command, no change. Okay. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So now show how to check Rida trunk interface. Show interface trunk. As you can see, the status only one is in the trunk link. You can see, right, which is under here. One link we have connected. Right. So this is how we can check the trunk link. Okay. Understood, guys? So now if you check show VLAN brief. Okay. So right now, so this all the interfaces has been assigned for this interface. I think 46, 47, 48. Okay, and 41 to 40. I think E2/ also I assigned because previously. Okay, one of this interface means this is assigned. So how to remove, guys? I want to remove this. Who will help me? I want to remove this from this my VLAN 10. How do I remove?
Go to that interface and then no VLAN 10.
Interface Ethernet 2/1. Then
No VLAN 10.
no VLAN 10. That's it. Can I check now? Show
Check once.
VLAN brief, but still it's showing there. The VLAN also removed. VLAN 10. What happened? No.
No, got confused.
Entire VLAN is deleted. That is not a command we should use here. Okay, so I'll tell you that. Okay, so when you create your VLAN, so which is VLAN, sorry, no. So no VLAN 19, okay, VLAN 10, name. Okay, so now if you check, okay, show VLAN brief. Okay, now it has came back. Okay, the procedures to remove is, okay, go to that interface. Okay, 2/1. Okay, so no switch port. Okay, no switch port mode. I could use this. Sorry about it. See. Show VLAN brief. So we can see, guys, so it has been removed, that one. So only our solution has got only here 41, 42, 43, 44 and 45. Right? Okay, and this has been given for this interface. Very simple, because once if you practice, guys, you can do it. Okay, so I think even we have done show interface trunk. So only one link we have made it up, which is that, because we have removed that, we have to give once again. So I want to give this trunk link for at least 2 links. How do I do that?
Same, sir.
2. Just
Interface.
and take the and give the trunk link. That's it. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now, so we'll create once again trunk link. I want to use just one interface as a trunk link. Okay, interface Ethernet 2/1 switchport mode switchport mode trunk. Okay, switchport trunk. Okay, hello VLAN on. I think you know this command, right? So all of you know the same command here also, no difference, because that is the CISCO. This is also CISCO, but these are latest switches, guys. This is the data center switches. Same command, no changes. Okay. So now if you show interface trunk, so we can see. So this interface has been made it trunk. Okay. So give no shutdown. Yeah. You can see show VLAN brief. So now we can see this all interface has been come into your this interface. Okay, the reason why it has been come both as common, can you see here? Who will tell this answer, guys? This is the interview questions for data center engineer, guys. My question is, guys, please listen to my question. Ethernet 2/1 and 2/1 is available for both the VLANs. This VLAN, this interface 2/1, 2/1, okay, all available in the both the VLANs. Why?
Sir, there we have given the command allowed VLAN all. Is that correct?
Very good. Very good, Diksha.
For duplex communication, sir.
Hmm? Yeah, because this all communications will be duplex only, full duplex communications. So two-way at the same time, it's going to communicate. At the same time, they are going to communicate. So all full
Okay, sir.
duplex. First, remember what command I have given. The command I have given this. Switch port trunk allow VLAN all means what it does. It is that port, that interface is common for all the VLANs. All the VLAN will traffic will be linked. It is nothing but this one, guys. Flyover. What is the job of the flyover? It will connect one area to other area, right? This
Yes,
area
sir.
people can come to this area, and this area people can reach to this area, right? The
Yes, sir.
regarding the number of VLANs, so VLANs we can say the different types of transport communication. Some people they'll use this trunk link, this flyover. They use two-wheeler, a bicycle, or car, or this one even aeroplane also. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
I said aeroplane also. You are telling yes. Okay. I have up to here you understood, right? So let's move on. How to configure the SPI? Okay. To configure the SPI, guys, you should enable your inter-VLAN routing. Okay. What is SPI? Switch virtual interface. Okay. You can configure auto state disable or feature. You can enable your interface. If no interface is up, okay, in the corresponding VLAN, so we can use this procedures to do the configurations. So how to do that? Go to global configuration mode. Okay, enable the feature. What is the feature? Okay, interface VLAN. Okay, so I think license also we need to enable. Then only this command will work. Okay, license grace period. Okay, so now we can able to use this command. Okay, so what are the commands? You can use the new command, system default interface VLAN. So no auto negation. We should not do auto. We will do manually. System default interface. Okay, auto state. Yeah. Okay. So now we can check show run. Okay. So we can see the feature is enabled here. Okay. And dot one key is stack already. Default switch is a switch port, and these all we have not given any these things because it will show you 48 ports. Control C, I'll stop this. Okay. So how to configure your this thing guys? So how to configure the SVI is okay. It's as simple as this. Just interface VLAN. So which VLAN? So let me check which are the VLANs we have created. So VLAN B. So we have created 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay. So any one of this link, okay, we can give the your interface. Okay. No auto state. Interface. I'll go for VLAN 30. Okay. So what I will do? So no auto state. So what is that? What it does is, okay. So when you give the no auto state means, so this will be until unless you have given the IP address for this, so it will not communicate with other VLANs. So instead of this one, even we can give IP address for this interface. We can give the IP address. You can see, right? So we can give the IP address in the mask because I don't want to do now. Okay. So let's jump for other lab. I don't want to give this IP address as of now. Okay, so now let's jump to other part of these things. So that is your layer 3. So layer 3, what is the layer 3 guys? What things we can configure?
Routing.
Yes, very good. So
Even
layer 2,
firewall also.
let me conclude some basics of the topics what I did now. Okay, in layer 2, okay, what things we can do? We can create the VLAN, we can give the VNAM, we can make the trunk link, we can do the VTP, and we can assign the trunk link. Okay, and even we can give the IP address for your VLANs. Okay, that is your SVIs, switch virtual interface. Right, this is part of your layer 2. So now I am going for your layer 3 now. So in layer 3, so what we can do? Routing, then we can give the IP address for the interface. Remember guys, this Nexus switches is layer 3 and layer 2 also it supports. Fine. So actually, guys, in my topology, so I must connect with one management interface with both the device, because I have not connected, because I must switch it off, then I have to connect it, because I supposed to connect it, but unfortunately I missed it. Then only I can able to do the connections. What I will do, I will show you how to give the IP address. Same thing, how we can give the IP address. You can see, let me show you one IP address, which any one of these IP address. Show interface G. So let me give 2/10. Just go to interface Ethernet 2/10. Okay, so we can give the IP address. You can do any IP address like so 192.168.1.1. Okay, and give /info. So you need not give any mask here. So even if you type, okay, it lasts you the mask. If you want, we can give or directly give the /24. Okay, whichever, if you are good in that, you can give that, no issues. Okay, if it is subnetted, then we can give like /21, 23. So what value you have calculated, so based on that we can give. Okay, so now we can see give no shut. So if I show interface Ethernet 2/10, okay, so we can see the IP address has been assigned. Okay, the status is up. You can see, right? The status is up. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will take one more interface that is 11. Sorry, I'll how to create the sub interface and how to give the encapsulation.q. Okay, this is little bit different, guys. So Ethernet 2/11. Okay, so I will give some IP address. I think I should take a sub interface. .1. Okay, 11.1. So in that I am creating the sub interface. So here I will give IP address. So 192.168 2.1. Okay, that is /24. Okay, so now encapsulation. You can see in encapsulation what it supports. So .1q. So what are the range it will support? Guys, who will tell these IDs? 123967. IEEE 8.1q VLAN ID required. What is this? Who will tell this answer?
So to know which VLAN it belongs to.
Yes, means what VLAN we have created, we have to give that ID. Okay, so right now, which are the VLAN we have created? I will give 30, because we have created a lot of VLANs, right? 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, right? You can see, right, on the screen. You check, where is that? VLANs. Yes, this is a list of VLANs we have created. You can see, right? This is a list of VLANs we have created. Okay, then press enter. So then we can see how to save this, guys.
Sir,
So here,
we should use this encapsulation.1q for layer 3 now,
yes, correct.
not in layer 2.
Huh?
Not in layer 2.
Yes. In layer 2, when you are applying, doing a trunking, See, first understand what is encapsulation.1q. So what it does means it allow the multiple VLAN traffic. That's it. The IEEE standard is 802.1q. That is the job of this thing. It can use for layer 2 and layer 3 also. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Diksha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can see guys, write command is not working here. Okay, write erase it will work. Write erase what? You want to booting you want to erase, you want to debug. Okay, so don't use this command here. So here we should use copy your copy running configuration to your startup configurations. Running configuration is what are the things you configured right now. It will be saved in your flash memory, your NVRAM. Okay, so this is how it will save. Now we have given some sub interface, we have given the IP address. Okay, so how to check that? Show, I think no shutdown command we have given. No shutdown. Okay. Show interface Ethernet 2/11.1. I think interface is down. Administrative status is up. Okay. Okay. Actually, the actual interface name is Ethernet 2/11, right? In that we have created sub interfaces. It's showing down. Okay. So what we have to do? Okay. If you check IP address also, it has accepted, right? What IP address we have given? You can see, right? The IP address what we are assigned, so it has accepted. So how to check that? So let me go to that configurations interface Ethernet 2/11. Okay, so view no shutdown. Now you check. You can see guys, it's showing down here. Why? Because it is not connected to the any interface, right? But it has accepted your IP address. Okay. So once if you connect, it will come up, no issues. Okay. So now I think I have not explained you how to give the bandwidth for the interface. Correct? Have I explained? Okay, so I want to give one IP address for the management. So let's see, I need to go for the other switch. Okay, let's check what are the configuration we made. Show VLAN brief. Okay, you can see, so this is a list of ports what we have assigned. We have created a lot of VLANs. Right now we'll consider only these VLANs. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'll go to this switch. Same way I'll configure from this side. Okay. And regarding the loopback also we can create guys. Loopback, just as the same thing how we are configuring. So interface, loopbacks. You can give the question mark. So we can create this number of loopbacks numbers. We can create up to 1024. That is 1024 loopbacks we can create. As same as your catalyst switch. Okay. Understood guys?
Yes, Taj.
Okay, so can I take break now? I want break. Okay, you can stop recording and you can take break for 10 minutes, guys.
Okay, Taj.
Okay. stop recording Pranav.